name is Brett Thorson. This is my partner, Dave Mattson. We founded and launched CartStack about a year ago. So CartStack works on one simple premise, and that's if a user comes to your e-commerce website, they add something to their cart, and they abandon it for some reason, if you send them an email reminder, they're 3 times more likely to come back to make that purchase. It's just really simple. So essentially what CartStack's technology does, it allows small to medium-sized e-commerce websites with a simple 10-minute integration, the ability to set up that marketing automation, to capture emails and remarket them with cart abandonment messages. I'll let Dave chat about the technology here.
Yeah, so technology-wise, we tried to keep things really simple. The CartStack app, which you will see in just a minute, is developed in PHP with a MySQL database. We have a really simple JavaScript library that when embedded on an e-commerce site checkout page, will handle all the interfacing between CartStack and that e-commerce page. We have a really powerful JavaScript API, which will handle things like cart total and cart items, and we have a custom data field option that you can really get granular with your customization. It's pretty powerful stuff. We use Mailgun as our email service provider. So let's just jump right into the demo of the app, Brett, if you will.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna step down here. All right, so essentially each customer has a dashboard. After they integrate our JavaScript snippet, they'll start seeing numbers on the dashboard here. So on the top, we just have the cart stats. So I'll show them, by default, it shows the last 30 days, but you could adjust that to today, 7 days, all time. So it shows them some simple numbers here. Abandoned carts in the last 30 days, saved carts, and saved revenue. Saved revenue is obviously the big one there. We see an average of about, these guys do about 11.5, 15, or 12% conversion rate. Our average customer does about a 15% conversion rate. So of the people that abandon their website, we can recapture 15% by sending them a series of these optimized emails. On the bottom half is just email stats, very similar to what you'd see with any email service provider like Constant Contact or MailChimp. We have emails sent the last 30 days, open rate, click-through, bounce rate, unsubscribes. You'll notice the open rate and the click-through are really high. With these particular emails, we see a much higher engagement rate than you would with like a marketing blast, much higher. The reason being these emails are relevant, they're timely, and they're personalized. You can personalize them with the user's first name, what items they have in their shopping cart, and basically anything else with our API. All right, let's go to settings here. Won't spend too much time here, just high-level settings. A couple things to note. We have a sandbox mode so you can add the code to your production site and flip that switch and it'll only capture emails you enter there. Basic field. Towards the bottom, we have a nice weekly notification. So each week, you get just an email that says, hey, here's how things went the last week, and it looks very similar to our dashboard, just a nice tool so they don't have to log in to get the same data on the dashboard. Email templates. All right, this is where you manage your account more or less, or the messaging that goes out. So with each abandoned cart, you can send up to 3 messages, 3 emails that go out. This particular client, they're a little more conservative. They're just doing 1 message, and they send that one at 20 minutes. What we usually tell clients for best practice is that first message at 20 minutes, second one at about 1 day, and the third one, if they're going to go that far, 4 to 7 days. And oftentimes they'll include an incentive like a coupon code. You have full access to, with email settings, you can flip campaigns on and off. You can set the subject line. You can control the HTML of the email. We have a source editor, or just the WYSIWYG editor here. You'll notice down here there's a variable. It's probably kind of hard to see, but it says cart items. So that's one of the features with our JavaScript API. You can pass through custom data into that message that goes out. We have a cool A/B testing tool, which allows you to run a couple different types of A/B tests, subject line or content tests. So you can test different features or different subject lines to make sure your messaging is hitting home with people to increase your conversion rate. All right, jump over to integration. Dave touched on that a little bit. 2 pieces of code. Drop a piece of code onto your cart and checkout process pages, and then 1 to your confirmation page. That's it. We have some basic reports here. This one is a saved carts. We're just showing you a list of all the carts that have been saved, how much was saved, the amount in the cart, the last campaign that was sent, etc. We have a send queue, which allows you to see which emails are going to go out in the future. You can actually take those out of the queue as well. Unsubscribe, send archive, pretty self-explanatory. You can actually click into each email, and you can get a more granular view of the message that went out. So if Dave scrolls down, you can see this shows the actual items in that user's cart. And if we scroll back up, we'll see the email activity, and this basically shows how people engaged with that email. So when it was sent, if they opened it, if they clicked it, if it was saved. So that's pretty much the demo.
Yeah, so really what we're looking to gain here is just feedback, suggestions, maybe an opportunity to partner with an agency. We have a reseller white label solution, and then just to hang out with like-minded people and chat. So before we're done here, we actually have a really funny voicemail. Well, we think it's funny because we're abandoned cart nerds, but.
Hi, my name is Ricardo. I am calling to report a cart that was left ever so graciously by a kindful neighbor in front of my house. It is on the corner of Chicago and Roberts in Riverside, California, 92508. You guys have a wonderful day and come pick up your cart. Thank you.
All right, so unfortunately for Ricardo, we only save digital shopping carts. So thanks for your time, really appreciate it.